Hey, my name is Aries and I have been documenting my journey to get to 75 hard. Along with this channel being just my journey in general to get fit-ish and find a body I enjoy being in again. I used to be very fit. I used to run half marathons and work out daily and be in a body I loved. The pandemic and life got in the way of that, and so I'm just trying to find that again. So for the past 70-ish days, I have been working out daily and doing multiple tasks every single day to get me towards what is required for 75 hard. So it has been an absolute journey, and I am so happy to be on it. And I can't believe that I am already 2 weeks into the third phase of this process, and that I've made it through 2 weeks without even realizing I've made it through 2 weeks, because after the first week, I was a little concerned that I would be able to maintain what's going on. So if you're new here, welcome. I share the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the everything in between. And my week 1 update of phase 3, which is 90 days to change, I was struggling a bit. Working out twice a day for 30 minutes each has been trying, and I was a little concerned after the week was done. With all 3 phases, it's kind of felt like that as well. It just, this one, because everything was just so much more advanced, it just felt like way more on the plate. But even phase 1, that was one 30-minute workout a day, plus my other daily goals. And by the end of week 1, I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can get through this. This is a lot. And then you get used to it. And then phase 2 started, where the workouts increased to 45 minutes a day. And again, it was like, wow, that 15 minutes extra every day is a lot, and I don't know if I can do this. And then it became normal. So naturally, the first week of 2 30-minute workouts was like, whoa, this is way more than I was expecting. I don't know if I could do this. I'm now 2 weeks in, and it's still wow. Like it is still a lot of work. It's taking a lot out of me, and I definitely have to make sure that I am finding the time for it and creating the opportunities to make sure that things get done. But it's doable, and that's exciting. I am still very nervous for 75 hard tasks, and I am still only officially committing to 15 days. But I want to hear from you. Does me doing 15 days of 75 hard show that this process of 30 to 60 to 90 days to change actually gets the goal of doing 75 hard, or do you need me to do 75 hard in order to prove that this is a good pathway up to 75 hard? Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested. It's something I'm struggling with mentally, on whether or not it makes sense to only do 15 days or whether I have to prove that I can do all 75 hard. So let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. This week, I have kind of taken a step back on the intensity of things. Like I said last week, my original goal was to run every single day as one of the workouts. My body shut that down pretty quickly. And I'm realizing that when you're working out twice a day, the risk for injury increases that much more. And so I could start to feel kind of just like a little twinge in one of my knees. And I don't want to get to a point where that's more than just a little twinge, and then I can't do this anymore because I pushed myself too hard. So this week I did more walks as one of my workouts than the previous week. and I brought the intensity down on a few of the other exercises I've done. So just to make sure that I'm not going to accidentally injure myself and then pull myself from this and then be really frustrated that I have to start over. So last week I outlined what I did for all of my workouts, so I will do the same. But this week I also actually tallied up the time frames, because even though the goal is 30 minutes each workout, a lot of the times I'm surpassing that based on what the strength exercises are built around for the program that I've selected, or just, whatever I've been doing, the route I took, it takes me back longer or whatever. So I just wanted to outline how much time I've actually dedicated in to each of these exercises. So I do have a note on my phone. So this week I did 2 runs, totaling an hour and 12 minutes, 11 seconds of run time. I did 2 yoga sessions, totaling 45 minutes and 45 seconds. I did 6, I can't make 6 with one hand. I did 6 walking exercises, which totaled 2 hours, 54 minutes and 1 second. I did 3 strength exercises totaling 2 hours, 29 minutes and 33 seconds. So the shortest of those was 47 minutes and 35 seconds. So the strengths are definitely the ones that are pushing me past the 30 minutes. I did 1 bike, and it was 30 minutes and 54 seconds. And I did 1 row, which was 30 minutes and 48 seconds. So that's a lot of workout time. That's not just simple 30 minutes. That's not just an hour every day, right? I am definitely pushing beyond what's required in the outline of this, which is helpful, because then that shows me that a lot of the times I'm doing what 75 Hard needs in a day, but I'm not doing it every single day. There are days where it's definitely just right at that 30-minute cutoff for both of the exercises, and then I am out of there because it's a lot. It is a lot. And I have so much respect for anybody who has done 75 Hard, because I already did before, just hearing what was required, but now being this close to what is asked, I have so much respect. I'm a little worried about water goals being up to a gallon. A gallon is a lot of water. Right now I'm at 3 liters, and it's a lot of water. So there are definitely some things I've got to iron out. But yeah, week 2 of phase 3 has felt a little bit more doable than week 1 of it. It still takes a lot of time and effort, and I definitely am more stressed than I want to be. Just with, not having enough hours in the day, plus working full time. So that's what's got me questioning, do I stick to the 15 days that I've committed to the 75 Hard after this phase, which is only 2 weeks away, which is mind-blowing, or do I prove to you that that it has meant I can do the full 75 days? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot. So it is what it is. I'll figure it out, and it'll be what it bees. I do know 100% that once this is done, whether I do the 15 days or the 75 days, I am going to go back to probably 60 days to change phase. I think one 45-minute workout a day, 2 liters of water, 15 minutes of reading, eating healthy, and taking a photo has been the most enjoyable and the most sustainable phase for me. And so that will probably be what I fall to going forward as my goal for the remainder of the year. Obviously, like in all of this, if my workout goes over 45 minutes, cool. If it, but it will be minimum 45 minutes. And I think that's what the goal will be long term from this, is to continue with a daily thing. But that phase being the 60 days to phase goals. The 2 workouts a day is probably too much to sustain long term. And the 30 minutes after being in this much exercise for so long, I don't think is enough daily, even though I would push myself, whatever. I want to have a better base goal. So that's where things are going from all of this. And I don't know if I'll continue doing daily shorts. Let me know what you guys think on that. Is it something that you've been enjoying or like looking forward to, or do you not really care? Do you just watch the long form content and nothing else? Let me know what you guys prefer and what you like in the bottom. But yeah, that's kind of it. Not a whole lot to talk about. It was that time of the month for me this week, so my weight is skyrocketed up. It's coming down now. So I really wish I would have taken measurements, but at least the photos are there. They kind of tell a story. But yeah, the scale is, we ain't friends with her right now, okay? Yeah, so any questions, leave them in the comments. Once again, thank you so much for your support. If you're long on this journey, you're rocking it and killing it. I am so proud of you. And I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic week. Love you all. Bye.